Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. No issues with the audio or the video, right, guys? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys? Is everybody fine? Is everybody all right? Please let me know. Great, guys. Sorry for the delay. Actually, the camera wasn't working, so I had to replace the camera. That is the reason why I'm looking a little bit funny as well. So I don't have the camera, so I had to replace it with something else. And that is the reason why the entire video looks as if I'm way too wide for my size. Okay, no issues in that. Nevertheless, guys, just how was your day? Was the day good? Yeah, I also find it very funny right over there. Okay, so was the day good, guys? Did you guys practice the things that I told you guys to practice yesterday? Did you guys practice what we learned in our yesterday's class, guys? Please let me know. Guys, see, again and again, I'm reminding you guys that coding is all about practice. No matter what you're learning, no matter how you're doing that, even if you're just rewatching something, if you're not practicing it, you'll always be confused, will always not be able to understand what you're doing. There will be nothing like that, guys. Okay? So you have to do it correctly, guys. The 8:15 session time is for the new boot camp, guys. The 8:15 time is for the new boot camp, the day one of the boot camp that is going to start. Right? We are having a React.js boot camp that is starting today as well. There are two classes today, right? You are having one for the this particular class that you are currently attending, and another class that is going to happen from 8:15 onwards. That is the reason why there are two classes scheduled, guys. Please look at the messages properly itself. That's great, Sagar Shinde. I will definitely make sure to see it on LinkedIn. See, that is the point. The more that you practice, guys, the more you will try to understand it yourself, the more you will have some doubts, will try to clear that up, the more you will learn. Right? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand why am I telling you guys to practice things on a daily basis? So please deliver a animation of inside div from bottom to top. Like, can we make it by making two function, but it does not work. So in a similar manner, what we did yesterday, you have to think about it in that particular perspective itself. Okay. So I'm interested in web full stack starting from 15 June. Will you be conducting it or somebody else? Chakachandi, we have like subject matter experts. So you have one particular expert, for example, he will be from Google. He will be the one who will be teaching you front end development using React. Every person has his own like best part about him, right? So I will be the one who will be handling the backend and the DevOps portion. So yes, I will be one of the instructors that you will be having right over there, Shagar Shinde. Okay. Okay, guys, amazing. So practice makes perfect. Again, amazing justice. So see, make sure that you're practicing on a daily basis, guys. See, just listening to it, thinking that you have learned something is not going to work right over there. So can you conduct DSA bootcamp in YouTube? Ankur Gupta, see, bootcamps are meant to be just an introduction to the topic. You will never be able to understand the complete topic right over there. In 7 days, there's not a lot that we can cover up right over there. Yes, an introduction, a basic introduction to the topic to gets you hands-on ready and you are ready to like learn it in its entirety. That can be set up in a bootcamp wherein you are introduced to the topic. But to understand that topic in a lot of depth and to make projects that are actually helpful for you, that needs a lot of time commitment itself. Will the full stack be Zoom sessions, or do we get a portal login and all the recordings? Of course, yes, Shinde, you don't have to worry about that. Shiza Khan, you must have made some error in writing the code. Just compare your code to mine line by line itself by watching the video. You will be able to understand it. But the person who doesn't have PC, you can do it from your mobile phone directly. Code Sandbox is a particular website that you can access directly from your mobile phone and practice everything right over there. Okay, great guys. So in today's session, I'm going to take up my time to answer some of your questions. See what happens, what I've seen usually within students is that they have a lot of questions related to what should you study, how should you proceed further with things, and all these kind of questions that arise in a student's mind, okay, related to your own careers as well. So it becomes very difficult for students to understand what should I do in this particular case. See, at the end of the day, there are two pathways that you guys are having. The first pathway is to get a job, a good high paying job itself. The second pathway is to start something of your own or get into freelancing or something like that. But in both the cases, there is a pending question that what should I do? What should I learn? How should I study? What should be the roadmap itself? So all these different stuff that is there in today's class, I'll be taking up my time to answer every single question that you guys are having. Now, many of you guys have been with me for the past 7 days. You have come to know how I teach and how I do stuff as well. But let me just reintroduce myself to you guys that why should you listen to the answers that I'm going to give you guys? The first particular reason is for many of you guys, you want to get into good companies, right? For example, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, all these big name companies offering a good package to you guys. So I have been there. I've been in the same shoes as you are in currently. I was also a college student. I didn't have good placements in my college. I started preparing for these companies itself. I started doing data structures and algorithms. I started making websites itself, making some projects as well. And along the way, I got my internship in Reliance Industries as a data analyst, then an internship as a data scientist in Geo. And then for my very first job as a fresher, I got placed to Google as an Explore ML lead. That's a machine learning lead itself. So after that as well, I quit my job at Google. I went into some other companies. I worked in startups in front end, back end web development, full stack web development. I worked with Fastnell as well as a software development engineer. So I've tried various different things that are out there. And currently as well, I'm a software engineer. So I understand the perspective of what a student needs to do to get into these companies. When I joined Google at that point of time, we created this particular company that is DevTown. And in the past 2 years, DevTown has placed more than 7,000 students in just 2 years. 7,000 students we have placed in with an average placement of 17 lakhs per annum. That's the average placement that we got for our students itself. That is a very good placement. This month itself, we have placed more than the previous month actually. That is in April, in May. In May, we have placed more than 1,200 students. We have placed somewhere around 400 students, 350 students in data science. We have placed somewhere around 700, 750 students in full stack. We have placed around 100 students in cybersecurity as well. Along with that, 12 students got placed into Google, 9 students got placed into Microsoft, 17 got placed into Amazon itself, more than 40 got placed into Walmart, and many different companies as well. So we have a very good understanding about what these companies are looking forward from our students. What are these companies searching for a particular person to give them an internship or give them a job as well? We have more than 36 of these companies that are currently our hiring partner, which includes Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, Oracle, Geo, Samsung, and many other companies. Along with that, I have been myself a technical recruiter. I create interviews for these companies. I take up their interviews. I shortlist the students. I give these students to these companies. So I've got a very clear understanding about what an interviewer wants from you. So this particular class, I'm going to use all this knowledge that I've gained over the past 5 years to answer every single question that you guys are having related to your own careers. Now take this up as a very big opportunity, guys, to make sure that your questions are getting answered right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Are you guys still with me or not, guys? Please let me know. Yes? So ask me your questions. I'll take up the questions one by one itself so that I'm able to answer each and every question that you guys are having and guide you guys in the right direction in today's class. The first question is what are the things we want to learn to become an SDE in man companies? Elbow cough. Okay, so first thing is many of you guys would want to get into software development engineer roles, maybe a data analyst, a data scientist, a machine learning, and artificial intelligence role. Many of you guys would want to get into front end development, back end development, DevOps, cloud computing roles itself. But if your aim is to get into a good branded company, if your aim is to get into a company that offers you a good package, a good salary itself, then you have to do just two things. Just two things and you're set. You're set for that company. First, you have to do data structures and algorithms. If you are not doing data structures and algorithms and competitive programming, you are not qualified for any company. Please do remember that. You're not qualified for any company that is paying good amount of money. Any company paying more than 6 lakhs per annum and till like 60 lakhs per annum as well. It requires data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. If you're not doing that, you're not eligible for any of these jobs. No matter what you're doing CSE, IT, you're doing ECE, civil, chemical, mechanical, BTech, BE, MTech, arts, whatever, commerce, even if you're doing right over there, you are still eligible for these jobs. But for that, you need to learn data structures and algorithms. If you're not learning that, then you're not eligible for any of the other companies. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Without data structures and algorithms, you will not be able to enter into the company. You will not be able to compete in the company's interviews as well. You will not get the role. It is as simple as that. No matter if you want to go for an internship or you want to go for a job, data structures and algorithms and competitive programming is absolutely essential right over there. If you are not doing that, you will not be able to get into these companies. The second particular thing that is there is domain knowledge. Second particular thing is domain knowledge. Now, what do you mean by domain knowledge? That is a very interesting question. For example, you want to apply for a front-end development, a back-end development, a cloud computing, or a DevOps role. Any of these roles, you need to have knowledge related to that domain. If you want to go for a data science role, if you want to go for a data analyst or AI, ML, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning positions, you need to have knowledge related to that particular domain. If you want to go for SDE, that is software development engineer, you can choose any domain and have a good knowledge associated with that. Any person who's studying data science or any person who's studying full stack is already qualified for an SDE role itself. That is the domain knowledge. Now, what inside of domain knowledge, there are three things you need to take care of. First, theoretical knowledge. The first thing that is there is a theoretical knowledge itself. You have to make sure that you are having the right theoretical knowledge related to a particular topic. If you are not having that, you are not qualified to sit for an interview because they will be asking questions related to the theoretical knowledge that you need to have. The second particular thing is your practical knowledge. That is your skill set itself. That is the projects that you have worked upon. Now, if you guys are making projects that are the same, like every single student, you're creating e-commerce websites, you're creating blogging websites, social media websites. These are very common projects. You're not standing out from the rest of the crowd. You're not nothing different from anybody else. Why should a company select you? There's no reason for selecting you, and that is the reason why you're unplaced. You don't have any internships because you're not standing out from the crowd. And the third thing is experience. Now you will be saying to me, sir, I'm going for an internship to gain experience. How will I gain experience even before that? It is not just internships that gain you experience. For example, you participate in hackathons. There are various different hackathons happening every single year, every single month throughout the entire world. Participate in them. Win something right over there. Show the development skill sets that you are having. Second particular method to gain a little bit experience is participating in coding related activities. For example, participation in this boot camps as well, participating in a coding related event in your college, volunteering for that, volunteering for some clubs inside of college related to coding itself. That too will be considered into a little bit of experience. Third particular thing is maybe you can join an industrial training, or maybe you can do an internship as well with some small startup or some big companies. All that is considered as experience. It basically shows that you are having interest in the topic and you have already proven yourself before that as well. These are the things that you have to understand about. Sir, I'm currently in third year computer engineering, and honestly, it is to do not have any skills that will help me get a job. What should I do exactly so that I can get a decent package? Mr. Bisht, you have to start with data structures and algorithms, competitive programming, practice on platforms like LeetCode and CodeChef. These will be the two platforms that we make our students practice upon as well. And then go towards your domain topic. Because you are in third year, you are a little bit late. I will suggest go with data science itself. That will be my suggestion to you. Okay. Which programming language is best for CSE students? Please reply. See, if you are just learning programming languages, you learn 30, you learn 100, you learn 5 million programming languages, you are still going, or you learn one programming language as well, you are still going to remain unplaced. I can teach a 10 standard student to learn a programming language. Why should I select you for the job? It's as simple as that. 10 standard CBSE students are learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, and Java. This is what they are learning. 10 standard CBSE student. How are you going to get selected for a company? I can just select a 10 standard student. It is better to select a 10 standard student except rather than selecting you at the end. So you have to involve your skill sets right now. And if you're not doing that, it is just not possible for you to get placements. You need to start somewhere. Yes, that starting point will be the programming language. So for that, you have to choose two programming languages. One programming language for data structures and algorithms, and the second particular programming language for the domain topic of choice. For data structures and algorithms, choose between C++ and Java. Any one of these languages is the best for data structures and algorithms. And for the domain topic of choice, if you're going for data science or AI, ML, machine learning, artificial intelligence, choose Python. If you're going for full stack development roles, for example, front-end development, back-end development, DevOps, cloud, in that case, choose JavaScript itself. That will be my suggestion to you. How to get an intern? Is a very good LinkedIn profile required? LinkedIn profile needs to always be very good. No matter even if you're looking for internships or not, it needs to be good. Secondly, how to get an intern? You need to have the right skill sets, right knowledge, and the right experience. If you're having these three things, any company will take you in. If you don't have it, no company will give you an internship as well. What skills makes us eligible for getting internships during college? The skills that you need to focus upon is data structures and algorithms skill set wise, that is practicing data structures and algorithms questions on LeetCode and CodeChef, as well as projects. The kind of project that you have made. If you are making some simple e-commerce website, some simple blogging websites or something like that, you are not standing out from the rest of the crowd. You are a sheep, and that too a local sheep itself. You are not. No recruiter is going to see you in the herd. You have to build projects that are unique. That is something that catches the eye of the recruiter. Let me give you an example of the project that usually catches eyes of the recruiter itself. For example, DevTown trains a lot of students, right? Every single month, we train 1,000 students at least every single month. And we offer them a guaranteed internship. We get them placements as well. Every single batch of ours has been 100% placed itself. So the same thing that happens. So what are these students doing? That they are able to get a job. Like they are able to get an internship with companies like Amazon, JP Morgan and Chase itself. What are they studying right over there? So some of the projects, for example, are full stack development projects that are there. If you're just focusing upon front-end development, back-end development, DevOps, cloud, you are not. This used to happen 10 years ago. In 2011, 2012, the concept of full stack development was evolved right over there. Wherein Facebook introduced this particular thing, it's a full stack engineers. That engineer need not be master of front-end, but he needs to be the jack of all of these front-end, back-end, DevOps, cloud. He needs to understand what is front-end. You need to have some projects in front-end, some projects in back-end, some projects in DevOps and cloud. And he needs to have the knowledge of integrating these topics together. That is the kind of person that they are looking forward to. So what we do is we teach our students, for example, the two major projects that we work upon is the Zomato clone and the Book My Show clone. Both Zomato and Book My Show are billion-dollar companies used by millions of people every single day. That means it has a real world use case. That means it has a real world use case. We take up the exact same project and we teach our students how to do it. Just like in this boot camp, how I'm teaching you guys a project line by line, making you guys sure that you guys are able to understand. The same way we do it with the Zomato clone. The exact same front end of Zomato built in React.js. The exact same backend of Zomato built in MongoDB Express Node.js. Deploying the entire thing on AWS. Orchestrating it using DevOps concepts like Docker, Kubernetes, CI/CD, Git, GitHub, version control in such a way that even if millions of people are coming to our students' platform at once, it won't crash, it won't hang. The same thing we do with the Book My Show clone, the exact same front end using React.js, exact same. You won't be able to distinguish between both the websites itself. The exact same features using MERN stack, MongoDB Express, and Node. And then we deploy it on AWS, orchestrate with using DevOps. So now our student is able to show a practical skill set to the hiring recruiter. That first, my project is unique. You have to pay attention to it. Secondly, the project showcases one of the major things that companies are looking forward to. Do you have the knowledge of these topics, practical knowledge of these topics, and how to integrate these topics together into one project? And that is what our students are able to showcase. And that is the reason why they are one step above everybody else. Just think about it. We have a students joining us from maritime engineering and merchant navy. These are not even BTech subjects. Merchant navy, not even related to engineering itself. And the student right over there joined DevTown, and right now he is working as a front-end React engineer in Amazon. So think about it. You guys are from CSE, your seniors were from CSE or IT or some good college as well. They were not able to get selected into Amazon, but a person who was not even from CSE IT, not even from BTech itself, not even from engineering in general, was able to get into that particular position at a package of 34 lakhs per annum. Why is that the case? What are you guys missing out right over there? What you're missing out is you have taken up to a guarantee that I'm studying CSE, I'll get placement. It is not like that. These companies do not look at students like that. They know whatever you are studying in college is of no help to you in your placements. No help. No company is going to ask questions related to that. The things that they're going to ask questions related to, you guys don't even know about that. That is where the entire difference happens. And that is what you need to cross the border. Okay, I think so I answered that question. Why DSA is needed? Developers are following DSA in work? Not at all. Vignesh, for example, you have IITs and NITs. Do you guys know about IITs and NITs? Please let me know. Do you guys know about IITs and NITs, guys? Please let me know, first of all. IITs and NITs, please let me know, guys. So, in IITs and NITs, I want to get into CSE. I want to get into CSE itself. Is chemistry of any help to me while I'm studying CSE? Any help to me? Is chemistry of any help to me? No. I'm never going to use chemistry. I'm not going to look at chemistry once again once I get into CSE. I have no use of that in the college itself. But then why are you studying physics, chemistry, and maths to clear up JEE mains and advance? If you have no use for it when you are entering into these colleges itself, why are you studying physics, chemistry, and maths? The reason for that is very simple, because you have to crack the exam, that is JEE mains and JEE advance itself, to get into these colleges. These colleges don't have a particular way, okay? The colleges don't have a particular way in which they are able to identify whether you are a right fit for the particular branch or not. And they have generalized the entire thing into one exam, that is your JEE mains and advance. And that is the reason why you have to study physics, chemistry, maths to get into these colleges. Similar to that, for companies as well, they need to check up your coding skills. They need to check up your logical reasoning skills itself. And for that, they use data structures and algorithms. So even right now, if I've completed 5 years of working in the industry. Even after 5 years right now, if I want to switch my company, I still have to study data structures and algorithms. I still keep up all my notes of data structures and algorithms and revise it every single day for at least 1 hour. The reason for that is, even now, if I want to change my company, I will still be asked questions related to data structures and algorithms. How to manage both college and these stuff, every student is able to do that. Like I said, every single month, just DevTown trains more than 1,000 students, all of them from colleges itself. Some of them are also passed out, but most of them are from colleges. They manage it. You have to figure out your own time. What is the role of SDE in a company development? Basically, developing tech inside of the company itself. So why people always prefer Python for data science and machine learning rather than other languages? Because that is the most widely used and that is what companies also use. So it's as simple as that. It is basically saying that why do everybody use like spoons to eat food? You can also use your hand to eat food as well. Because it's a common consensus, everybody is doing it. So you need to use the exact same thing so that you are also called a human. You can take up the plate and directly start eating from your mouth as well. That is also one way of eating it. But then you will be called an animal. Okay, you have to be in terms of what the company is using. It is not you who decide that you are going to use Python or some other language. The company will be telling you that this is the programming language that you're going to use. And most of these companies use Python. So it's better to learn data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence in Python itself. I'm learning Java plus DSA right now. What I want to learn after these. DevTown, you will have to start learning full stack development or data science. You'll have to start learning and diving deep into full stack development or data science. Please suggest some resources for doing DSA and development on YouTube. Vedant, on YouTube, I don't have any idea, but I will definitely try to search and let you know. Sir, I am in third year. I've completed my front end and I've completed fundamentals of DSA like arrays, linked list, STL, strings, pointer. What should I do to get a good package? First of all, dive a little bit deeper into DSA. This is just like the first 2% of data structures and algorithms. You have dynamic programming, graphs, trees, linked list, tags, queues, DQs. Then you are having all these different recursions and everything that is there. You are having your red trees and all those kind of stuff, binary search trees, VSTs. You have to learn about all these algorithms, start practicing on lead code and codeshare. That will be my session, and start learning full stack or data science, one of them. Roadmap for full stack developer. So how many of you guys are having this exact same question, roadmap for full stack web development? So I'll just tell you a generalized roadmap. This is what we teach our students. So all these students, 750 students who got their placements last month, we got the entire batch placed. 100% of the students got placed right over there. So what did they learn? How did they practice? What are the roadmap that they followed? I'm going to tell you the exact same roadmap. If you're following the exact same roadmap, you'll get easily internships and placements. You don't have to worry about it. Start with data structures and algorithms. We start with the very common thing. First, choose a programming language, either C++ or Java. Once they choose the programming language, we have a instructor who is a software engineer from Barclays itself. She teaches the entire C++ and Java as a language to our students. Then we move on to data structures and algorithms. In data structures and algorithms, because for us, the main goal is placements. Getting students ready for placements, getting students into companies, that is our main goal. So to make sure we teach everything to our students, then we go to data structures and algorithms. The complete data structures and algorithms is taught to them by Ravit Kumar. Ravit Kumar is a software engineer too at Google. So he is currently working Google. He was one of my very good friends as well. So he's the one who teaches our students data structures and algorithms. Then we move towards competitive programming. That is, we make our students solve more than 800 questions on lead code. 800 questions on lead code over a span of 4 months. And that is being taught to them by Ritik Kumar. Ritik is currently working in Microsoft. He's a software engineer at Microsoft, as well as he has previously worked with various different companies as well. Along with that, he's the world top 100 in competitive programming, not just in India. World top 100 in competitive programming. So he's able to make students understand how to approach interview questions, how to approach the exam questions itself, what should be the answer that you should do, what are the tips and tricks to identify the questions as well. So all that he helps them, he trains them in all these kind of stuff. Then we start with our domain topic, that is full stack, for example. So in full stack, we have one thing, just like the boot camps, in the training programs as well, we have one thing that we don't require any type of prerequisite knowledge. You don't need to know anything. We'll teach you everything from the scratch. Even if you don't know what is programming, we teach from right over there. So same we do it those basics. Learn about the fundamentals of web development first. For example, HTML, CSS, responsive designs in CSS, grid and box layout, Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap CSS, JavaScript ES6. So all these type of basic topics that are there, I call this as the basics of web development. ABCD of web development. If you're learning this, you're not going to get any internships, any placements. This is just basics of web development itself. Once you've learned basics of web development, create projects. So we make them work upon a personal portfolio website and then a landing page itself, just to make them understand the intricacies of the topics and how to use them, clear up the fundamentals itself. Then move on to front end and back end web development. Okay, that is front end development using React JS, Redux, hooks, all these kind of advanced concepts that are there, state management in React, for example, component lifecycle model in React, functional components in React, third party components. So once you've understood that, then again create some basic projects. Do not go to advanced projects directly. Create some basic projects. Example, redo your personal portfolio, but this time using React JS. Redo the landing page that you made in the basics of web development, but using React JS itself. Then go towards backend web development. In backend development, you have to follow MongoDB, Express, Node.js. This is what you need to do in backend development. You need to understand about microservice architecture, monolithic architecture, how to design microservice architecture itself. You have to learn about RESTful APIs. You have to learn on how to create them, of course. You have to learn about the authentication, authorization, and security of your backend itself. Then again, create basic projects, guys. Do not jump directly into advanced concepts, advanced projects. You will not be able to understand anything. Start by creating some basic projects. For example, we help them create a book library API, a recipe API, basic projects just to understand the concepts properly. Then move towards cloud computing and AWS. Cloud computing and that is via AWS and Devops. These both things go hand in hand. One cannot exist without the other itself. So these two topics, how we teach our students is we take up AWS into account, and in DevOps we have containerization, Dockerization, then Kubernetes, K8 clustering, then you are having your GitHub version control, CI/CD. We help our students understand by creating some basic projects right over there. Then we move on to the Zomato clone and the Book My Show clone. So that once the basics have been done, the foundational knowledge has been like sedimented right over there, then we start out with the projects. And that is the reason why their portfolio is so good, because they have some amazing projects under their belt. They have the right skill sets to show up for at the end, as well as they have so many different projects that they have done, so that they have foundational knowledge that is there related to the theory as well as the projects are very clear. And that is how you need to study for learning full stack development. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Does mastering JavaScript is a good thing or not in full stack development? If you're spending more than 5 days learning a programming language, you're wasting your time. Anything more than 5 days, 2 hours every single day, you are just wasting your time. Learn that programming. How much you are able to learn? Learn it in 5 days itself. Whatever you are able to learn, 5 days, 2 hours every single day, 10 hours of dedicated studies, you will be able to understand most of the programming language. Then immediately start with either data structures, algorithms, or your development itself in that language, because as you are developing, you will be searching, you will be answering stuff, you will be learning about things, so you will be developing your knowledge about the language as well continuously. You don't have to learn the entire language first and then start with development. That is just a waste of time itself. How to get better at competitive programming? Practice. The longer that you either get a mentor who is able to guide you in the proper direction, or practice itself. That's the only thing. Okay. What's the best book to learn? See, if you're learning data structure algorithms with a book, that is the worst case scenario itself. Do not learn it via books. So if you want to change every letter color, how to make different class for every, do we have to make different class for every letter itself? Or you can put it up in a span itself and then make classes out of it. So your opinion on AI, it is very simple. It is there to help you. If you're a shit ass developer, if you know just to create landing pages and simple ass websites, you can be replaced by a dog as well. Like, that is my point. A dog can be trained, a chimpanzee can be trained to create websites. Now, then you will think that, oh, chimpanzee is going to take over my job itself. Yes, because you are a shit ass developer. Become a developer who knows front end, back end, DevOps, cloud, who knows how to integrate these technologies. You can never be replaced. AI can only help you optimize your work. That's it. Full stack or DSA, sir, which I have to learn. You have to learn both, Kaushik. It is not one or the other. You have to learn both. So which is the best in the software development, data analyst, data scientist? So if you're learning data science, you're qualified for all these three positions. If you're learning data science, then you're qualified for all these three positions. Then you don't have to choose. The company will choose for you which position you're going to get. Okay. I chose the course of specialization BTech CSE AI. So is it good to learn full stack development? Of course, see, whatever you're learning in college, it is of no help to you in placements. If you think that it is of some help to you in placements, you are highly mistaken. Learn everything on your own itself. So I know DSA in Java and solve plenty of questions in online coding platforms. Good. Also have good knowledge of full stack development, how to approach for internships to recruiters. Krishna, first of all, identify what do you know in full stack development. Do you know front end development? Do you know back end development? Do you know cloud computing? Do you know DevOps? Then that, how much do you know practically? Like I can give you a particular assignment, you will be able to complete it, and you have the knowledge to actually complete it practically itself. Third particular question you need to ask is, do I have a project that is unique and that integrates all these technologies together in that same project? It should have front end, back end, it should be deployed on AWS, it should be orchestrated using DevOps. If any of these are missing, that is the first thing that you have to complete. Once I've completed to this particular level, then for approaching companies, there are multiple methods to that. First, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of the best platforms to approach companies for internships or for jobs as well. Apply to the companies that already have applications open on LinkedIn. Go to their career pages, apply from right over there, then approach people within your own connections as well as people who are the alumni from your college for that particular company that you applied for, asking for a referral. Okay, that is somehow you will be able to get into the interview itself. Second particular method of getting into companies, like I said, is the career page. Again, the same process. Go to career page, apply right over there, then approach somebody on LinkedIn who is able to get you a referral. The third particular way is your college should sometimes provides you with internship companies, on campus internships, on campus placements itself. A major aim should be right over there. Third would be to join a company like DevTown, who has its own placement cells, who has its own talent recruiting. We are a talent recruiting agency, right? We have partnerships with companies, we have students that we train, and we just merge them together itself at the end. That is how we place our students. So join a company like DevTown at the end. These are the multiple methods in which you can search for internships. Approach people on LinkedIn searching for, are you having any kind of job openings or any internship openings that I can apply for, and they will themselves provide you with that. So all these different methods are there, guys. I want to be a full stack developer. Where should I start my journey? Basics of web development: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, GitHub version control, responsive designs with CSS, blocks and grid layout, Bootstrap CSS, Tailwind CSS. Create some basic projects. Learn Mern stack, that is there. MongoDB, Express, React, Node, front end and back end. Then go towards how to deploy that to AWS. Then go towards what is DevOps, how to integrate DevOps into this entire process. There, your major focus should be Docker, Kubernetes, CI/CD. These are the three major topics that you should be focused right over there. So, competitive programming or web development, first year student, you have to do both. Again, happy days. There is no option right over there. I don't know why you guys feel there is an option. Who is telling you that there is an option? There is no option. You have to do both. Companies want both. Any one of them you are doing, you are not the right candidate for the company. You have to do both. Okay, to get an intern is a good, I think so. Yes, I've already answered this question. Yes, a good LinkedIn profile is required, but more than that, you should have the right knowledge, skills, and experience. Okay. A perfect full stack developer have to learn what type of skills, sir? I think so. I've already answered this question. How can cover DSA plus Java in 3 months? So it goes on for 4 months because there are some exams and something in the middle. So we take it up for 4 months every single day, 2 hours of live classes on Zoom. That is how we cover things up. So I'm doing BTech first year, wanted to start front-end web development, but I'm confused between UI UX and web development. Go with web development, and UI UX should not be able to get good placements. Uh, what about Microsoft and Azure certification online course? Will it be helpful for good placements? No, not at all. Roadmap for data scientists. So for data scientists as well, you will have to learn first of all data structure algorithms, competitive programming. There's no escape from that. Then you have to focus upon Python, data analysis, statistics, SQL. Then go towards data wrangling and data engineering. Then go towards AI and machine learning. So AI as a topic, under that you are having 24 algorithms. There are 18 machine learning algorithms and 6 deep learning algorithms. You should know the intuition, the mathematics, the work of everything right over there. Can I enroll this course as industrial training? Yes, of course. That is the way we have created the entire thing itself. The learning and collection of certificates may useful us in time of interview. See, certificates, for example, let me tell you guys this as well. Certificates are important. I'm not saying that certificates aren't important, but the right certificates are important. For example, that is the reason why, for example, in our program as well, although yes, we provide our students with certificates, right? We provide our students with so many certificates that they don't even need that many number of certificates. But our major aim is to provide them with an internship certificate. Now, yes, an internship certificate with DevTown has some value, but an internship certificate with a company like Amazon, an internship certificate with a company like JP Morgan and Chase, an internship certificate from Accenture, Infosys, TCS, British Airways, BCG, an internship certificate from MasterCard. These have a lot of weightage, a lot of value itself right over there. Are you guys able to understand this? Are you guys able to understand this, guys? These type of certificates have the most weightage. That is something that can change the entire direction of an interview, or getting you an interview or not getting an interview as well. That is the major thing out there. Because think about it, if you are also a college student, right? You know how much you are paying to your college. Just think about it in that particular way. Is your college able to guarantee you that you will be able to get an internship with Amazon? Is your college able to make you guys learn the exact same thing that you require in an interview itself? You are go and ask your professor what questions are get asked in interviews, they won't even know about it. The reason is because if they knew about it, they won't be teaching you as professors. They would have been working in Google, but they are not. I'm in cybersecurity undergraduate. What programming languages are the most important for me? I just started it. Python will be the most important programming language, but you still have to do data structures and algorithms. Any project idea for getting internships? I'm intern at the second year of college. It is possible. Krishna, let me tell you one thing. The people who join DevTown, in the first year of college itself, we provide them a guaranteed internship with any company of their choosing. Our students choose which particular company they want to intern with, and we provide them a guaranteed internship with that company. And that includes Amazon, JB Morgan and Chase, BCG, Accenture, Walmart, Infosys, Tata, all these companies itself. Our students choose which particular company they want to intern with, and we provide it to them with a guarantee, even if they are in their first year of college and they do their internship with these companies itself. If you're following this entire process, there is no way in hell that you will not be able to succeed, because I'm not joking when I'm saying that 100% of a batch of 1,000 students got their placements. An average placement rate of 17 lakhs per annum. The highest 12 students that got placement, 12 students got the highest placement of 60 lakhs per annum. 9 students got the second highest placements of 48 lakhs per annum. It's not a small thing when you're talking about it. Can you give placement guarantee? If you are working well for the entire thing, I can give you a written guarantee that you'll get your placements. You have to learn. See, we can only provide you with opportunities. We can provide you with the right path. We can provide you with companies coming to you and giving you an offer. Companies giving to you, coming and giving you a chance to intern with them. And the best part is when you're doing this internship, like for example, you choose Amazon, you're doing their internship with Amazon itself. If you're doing well, the company directly hires you from there itself. So I want to become a front-end developer. See, if you want to become a front-end developer, you still have to learn full stack web development. You cannot just learn front-end and think that you will get a front-end developer job itself. You have to learn full stack with expertise in front-end. That is what you need to do. So I'm learning Java language, but I'm confused that I want to start web development or app development. Go for web development. App development right now has no jobs available. And for app development as well, you have to still learn full stack development plus React Native. That is how you will be able to learn app development. So first, you have to learn for web development itself. Sir, your LinkedIn ID, please. My LinkedIn ID is down in the description itself. I think so. For the first day itself, I'm providing you guys. What are the requirements for an internship? Right skill set, right knowledge, right experience. By knowledge, I mean theoretical knowledge for data structures, algorithms, for domain topic of your choice itself, for example, full stack. Then skill set basically means competitive programming for data structures, algorithms, and your projects that you're doing. And your experience basically means any type of hackathons that you're participating in, any type of events that you're participating in, any kind of internships that you've previously done, any kind of industrial experience that you're having. That is what will be asked right over there. Sir, I'm pursuing BTech second year mechanical engineering. Can I go for machine learning? Is it easy for me? I don't have any prior knowledge about any language. Do not worry about it, Aditya Patil. But don't just go for machine learning, go for data science. If you're just going for machine learning, again, you will not be able to learn anything. It is of no use to you. You have to learn data science. Data science has machine learning inside of it. But you have to focus upon data science as well as data structures and algorithms. Sir, I'm in third year of my college. I should focus more on my DSA skills or learn development for projects for placements in product-based companies. You have to do both, Ujjwal. You don't have any options right with it. Why are you guys thinking there's an option? You have to do both. What's wrong with me? Why you never reply to my comments? I don't know, Aman. I might have skipped the comments. Could you please put it down? Because when I'm scrolling, it just scrolls the entire thing itself. Okay. So my current project uses Angular. I want to take a developer role in that. Right now, I'm in automation. Okay, how easy is it to learn Angular? How much time is it needed? So August less than 15 days. That should be more than sufficient itself. So what all do we have to know for pursuing cybersecurity? Networking should be strong. So for example, in the cybersecurity program that we have a person from Google who is an expert, who is an expert from Google itself, a cybersecurity expert from Google, and a Hall of Famer as Google who trains our students for cybersecurity. But we don't take in more than 100 students a month for the cybersecurity program because there are limited number of placements available. So we take limited number of seats itself for cybersecurity program. So in that, networking will be very important for you. Learning Linux will be very important for you. OWASP will be very important for you. Learning basic ethical hacking skill sets would be very important for you. So, JWT authorization, JWT attacks itself. Then you're having your cross-site forgery attacks and many different type of like SQL injections and all these kind of stuff. You should be very familiar on how to use it. Some projects in that as well. Along with that, data structure algorithms will still be important for you. Then I'm in my fourth semester from Tier 3 college. Currently, I'm doing DSA with Java. What is the parallel thing I can do for getting placement in bank companies? Tier 3, go with full stack development. Go with full stack development. Sir, I'm in first year BCA student, confused between full stack development and data science, but not interested in statistics. If you're not interested in statistics, if you don't have any prior knowledge, go further with full stack. Akshita, directly go further with full stack. Do not think about it a lot. Okay, again, a lot of questions skipped. I'll be starting with my fourth year in 1 month. I have zero skills, don't know what to do, confused in full stack development and data science. I am ready to give it all, but I don't know how to proceed. Fourth year in 1 month. Okay, start with full stack development itself. Do not go for data science, go with full stack development. Sir, I'm in fourth semester. I think so I've already answered this question. I'm an IIT graduate and completed certification front-end development, looking for internship. What to do next? Just learning front-end development, you're not going to get any placements anywhere. You have to learn full stack development. Can you please explain about QA testing or automation testing, sir? Please not join that. Bala Ganesh, I know that is a very easy field to get into, but then you will regret the entire life itself that you were not able to become a developer because the growth in QA testing and automation testing is very, very fucked up. You will not get proper salaries. Your salary will be low. Your salary will not be increased any particular point of time. You will be highly replaceable by the company itself. There will be very little job security that will be there. So it's always better to go forward with full stack development or data science itself. At least you'll get more pay. You will be able to get a larger amount of money as well. Okay, that will be my suggestion to you. Are you able to understand it? Please let me know. Okay. How to get an internship for our abroad students? Can join DevTown itself. DevTown provides internships to our students itself. The certificate from GDG and certificate from Microsoft, what type of project or assignment will give for us? Did it based on HTML and JavaScript? I'm not able to understand your question, Sai. Okay, is there a work from home opportunity or internship for a second year student who could command in Python and Java? No, not at all. See, these are basic things. Anybody can like do it for free as well. Why would anybody get you an internship? There's no point in that. Start learning a lot. So can we start hosting websites because we can't purchase the server as freshers and as free can't customize the domain name. There are multiple methods of going out and about it. You need to figure it out. So I'm going to start my second year I'm learning full stack. What should I do after that? Learn full stack development, front end, back end, DevOps, and cloud. Get some internships. Start learning data structures and algorithms as well. Sir, is there very less scope in web and app development nowadays? Not at all. Web development is booming like anything. But app development, yes, there's little to no scope right over there. What is necessary to start off full stack development as a first year student? What is the most necessary to get a placement? Learn the right things, create the right projects itself, do data structures algorithms, practice it on a daily basis, and focus upon getting internships. That will be the pathway that I will be suggesting for you guys. So right now I'm pursuing second year BTech in AI/ML course. What should be best jobs I can prefer? First, learn. You can't prefer any jobs. You don't have that liberty right now learning something in college. The college that you are currently in, like that, there are 20,000 colleges in India, each having more than 1,000 students in that batch, or at least 300 students in that batch itself. And there are many unplaced people as well that are there, having a lot more knowledge than you. You don't have that liberty. You just have to work upon your skill sets itself. Okay. So certification from Google and certificate from Microsoft. What kind of project or assignment give us? It is based on HTML and JavaScript, which is given in the poster of the bootcamp. That project will be doing it tomorrow. Today is just a discussion. Project we are going to do tomorrow itself. See, guys, try to understand this. That, for example, why do we provide internships with students? Right? We can also provide a certificate via DevTown and say to our students that yes, we have done an internship at DevTown. Right? We do that. Of course, we do that to build up their profiles. But why do we push our students to get internships at big companies? Because that changes their entire pathway. When you are interning with a company like Amazon, if you're doing well right over there, you directly get your job. And that is the major point with that. Let me show you guys the companies that we are having right now in DevTown itself. These are the companies that are currently present, that are currently offering our students a 1 month guaranteed internship. We have companies like Cognizant, Deloitte, Boston Consulting Group, KPMG, Tata, Accenture, British Airways. Our students choose which particular company they want to intern in, when they want to intern with them, and we schedule the entire thing with the company. These are our partnership companies. We have 36 placement companies that are currently partnered up with directly for placements, and there are 18 companies who are partnered up with us for providing our students internships. So that is how we handle the entire thing. These are the companies that offer our students internships in data analyst and software engineering roles itself. Then you are having companies for full stack development. You have companies like Cisco, Commonwealth Bank, JP Morgan and Chase, Lyft, Amazon, Accenture, Walmart, Infosys, HP. These are the companies that offer our students a 1 month guaranteed internship with them after completing the training itself. That is not a lightweight thing. Think about it. How many of these companies are actually coming to your college? Selecting a student, giving a guaranteed internship is the thing of a very far future itself. How many of your seniors are placed in these companies? How many of your seniors are actually interning with these companies itself? One, two, maybe three. In DevTown, in just Amazon, every single month, we get 300 students to intern with them. And we get them placed in these companies as well. That is how we make our entire training program so robust. For cybersecurity, we have companies like MasterCard, ANZ, JP Morgan and Chase, PwC. These are the companies that are there for cybersecurity that offers our students a guaranteed internship at the end of the entire training. No exams, no interviews, nothing. Direct internship with the company itself. And upon completion of the internship, you get the certificate from the company. And if you are doing good in that internship, you get your placements from right over there. Get your placements from right over there itself. Even after that, we have 3 more methods of getting our students placement. That is the reason why we have a 100% placement ratio as well. We have 3 other methods of getting our students placed. For example, the instructors that are there. I don't know if you guys have seen our instructors or not. I'm one of the instructors. But of course, there are multiple other instructors as well. These are the instructors who teaches the kids on a daily basis live in Zoom classes. For 3 to 4 months, every single day, 2 hours in the evening, live. These instructors come to the Zoom classes and teaches the kids right over there. Then after that, they sit for 1 hour more to answer the questions that the students are having live in the class. Every single day, 6 days a week for almost 3 to 4 months. And in that, we have people from Google, Amazon. We have people from Hridik Kumar, who is currently working in Microsoft, and well as the world top 100 in lead code and code chef, who teaches competitive programming. We have Khushbu Tanyal from McKinsey and Company, Morgan Stanley, American Express, Google, Sony, TensorFlow, Stealth and Moving, Goldman Sachs, Geek for Geeks, HP, Porsche, Oracle, Infosys, Walmart, me, myself, and Ashish from KPMG. All these different instructors come to the class daily, teaches our students, explain them the thing. Just like in the bootcamp, how I was teaching you line by line, making sure that you guys are able to understand the code itself. Make sure every single project you guys are able to put it up inside of your brains itself. That is the reason why our students get that 1 month internship, and that is the reason why they qualify for their placements as well. Of course, the reason to have so many different instructors is to accumulate referrals from them. These instructors have their friends in various different companies, so we get referrals from all the other companies. We accumulate that referrals and circulate it within our students, that they are able to get into these companies easily. The third particular method is through our partnership companies, the 36 different companies that directly hire from us. So those companies, we send them the resumes, they directly shortlist the students and take them in from right over there. The fourth particular way is through our job portal. Companies continuously post their requirements right over there, and students are able to directly apply to the company. And that is how we make sure that every single student not just has the right knowledge, right skill set, right projects, right data structure algorithms and computer programming knowledge as well. Then going further with the internship with a good company, with a big company, so that they are able to build their profiles and then to take them up with placements. And that is the thing that you have to follow. Even, for example, all the 12 students who got placed into Google this month joined DevTown when they were in the first year of college. They got their offer letters in the third year of college itself. The third year of college, they received their PPO or their pre-placement offer for getting into Google. The point being that programming, like I say every single day, it's just about practice. The more that you practice, the better you would be at it. The more experience you are, the better chance of getting a better package as well. The more that you work, the better your chances are into getting selected in good companies at good packages. Now you have to decide what you want to do at the end of the day. See, Ryan Studios, first of all, if you're learning multiple programming languages, you are already failing. Programming languages, you don't need to learn 30, you just need to learn two. One for data structures and algorithms, one for your domain of topic of choice. That's it. It's just requirement of two itself. It's the best cloud computing or front end. You have to do all of these. You cannot choose that I will just do cloud computing. Cloud computing cannot exist without the others being present. There's no knowledge that you can gain. There's no practical skill set that you can gain right over there. You have to learn full stack development, front end, back end, DevOps, as well as cloud. That is how you make sure. See, you have to decide whether you want to do a job for 3 lakh rupees an annum or 3 lakh rupees per month. That is what you have to decide right over there. You want to go for 3 lakh rupees an annum, you are happy with that, you're more than content with it, that is the best that you can do. Just learn cloud computing, just learn front end. Maybe you will be able to get that. If you want to get a good placement, you want to make sure that you're ending up at a good place with a good package, good vibe, good friends, good work environment, then you have to study hard. There's no easy path right over there, guys. How to get internships in DevTown for abroad students? You can enroll into the training and internship program to get it. Abhishek Sharma, just contact your career counselor. They will be able to arrange it. You don't have to worry about it. So what we do right over here is that we create the entire pathway of getting students enrolled into the program. So the entire program that covers up the live training, then you're having the classes itself, then you're having the guaranteed 1 month internship with the company of your choosing, and then you are having your placements at the end. So because then somebody from Google who is coming up every single day for 2 hours teaching you live for 3 to 4 months itself, we have to pay them something. We cannot expect, and I myself cannot take up all the classes, right? I need to have my own time as well. I take one of the classes, but I try to avoid taking all of them. So to pay individual attention to these students, we take up 30 to 40 to 60 students in one class. We don't take a lot of students because we have to pay attention to every single one of these students, making sure that they are able to get their placements, right? So we take up 40 to 60 students for a span of 4 months itself, 3 to 4 months, and there the instructor comes up live every single day and trains the students, right? So we need to pay our instructors something. So there is some cost associated with the program, guys. The cost associated with the program is 7,500 rupees plus taxes. There's the entire cost for the entire training, for the entire internship, as well as the placements as well. That is the cost of the entire program itself, guys. That comes up with the placements, which comes up with the guaranteed internship, as well as the entire knowledge related to data structure algorithms, computer programming, full stack data science, or cybersecurity. That is the cost of the entire program itself, guys. Could you guys let me know how many of you guys are interested? Because right now we are having somewhere around 20 seats that are available with us. Right now we are having somewhere around 20 seats that are available with us for the current batch of students. So whenever we get a new batch of requirement of hiring from the companies, we start taking up enrollments for the programs itself. Right now we are having somewhere around 20 seats that are there. So could you guys let me know how many of you guys are interested for that? Could you guys let me know how many of you guys are interested for that? Please let me know. The cost of the entire program is 7,500 rupees plus taxes. That's it. This is not just we get students from Africa, we get students from Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, UK, US. We get students from all over the globe itself. The cost of the program is 7,500 rupees plus taxes. That is the cost of the entire program. For those who are interested in the program, I'm going to send you guys a WhatsApp link. You guys can message me right over there. So I'm able to help you guys out with the entire thing itself. You don't have to worry. There is a cost of the program, like I've already said. The cost is 7,500 rupees plus taxes. That covers up the entire training. That covers up with the guaranteed internship with the company of your choosing, which includes Amazon, Cisco, Walmart, JP Morgan and Chase, MasterCard, British Airways, all these different things itself. 7,500 Indian rupees, that means $117. In dollars, that will be $117 itself. So that is the cost of the entire program. It will cover up everything. You don't have to worry about it, from the basics to the most advanced levels. The training will go on for 3 months continuously, 6 days a week, 2 hours every single day. And then you will be having your guaranteed training itself. Do not go for Android app development. You have to go through full stack development itself, complete full stack development. And then you have to just learn React Native. That will take you 5 days. And you are a full stack app developer. That is how it basically works. So for those guys who want to enroll into the program, I'm sending you a WhatsApp link itself. You guys can message me. Somebody from my team or me personally will be helping you guys out right over there. Okay, somebody from my team or me personally will be helping you guys out right over there. So right over here, guys, I have provided you guys with a WhatsApp link. You guys can, those who are interested, please do message right now itself. Those who are interested in the program, please do message right now itself. For those students who are interested in the program, who want to enroll, the cost of the program I've already told you guys is 7,500. See, think about it, how much you are paying to your college. Is there any chance of getting an internship with Amazon right over there? If there is, then study hard. Okay, even if you need some help, you need mentorship, you need somebody to come daily, teach you guys live. Of course, DevTown provides you that with Google, Microsoft, Amazon instructors that are there. So if you guys want to enroll, right, is there a batch in July? Yes, there is a batch in July, of course. Every single month we have batches, so you don't have to worry about it. The only point is the guaranteed internship is available right now. The first 20 students who will be enrolling, they will be able to get the guaranteed internship seats. The rest, I will not be able to help you guys out. So for those guys who want to get the guaranteed internship, we have just 20 seats available. After that, there will be no guaranteed internships. The first 20 students will be enrolling. That will be there. No, Pathan, we don't have any profits to actually give any kind of discounts. We pay, so for example, we charge 7,500 rupees from you, right? 7,500 plus taxes. Taxes go to the government itself. From those 7,500 rupees per student, we have to pay 6,800 rupees to the instructor. So 6,800 rupees for the 3 months of training we pay to the instructor per student, that they are able to take up the classes properly, handle you guys, pay individual attention. Then the rest of the 600 to 700 rupees that we are having, 700 rupees that is there, 500 of it goes into the management area itself for all the people who are handling the managements, the certifications and all those kind of stuff. And 200 rupees that we have to take it up into consideration for the equipments and everything itself. So that is why we have Is this program conducted by DevTown officially? The training is conducted by DevTown. The internship happens directly with the company itself. Whatever company that you choose right over there, you will have your internship directly with that company. For those guys who are interested in the program, please do message on this number right now itself, guys. Otherwise, like there are just 20 seats available. Somebody from DevTown will be reaching out to you guys and will be helping guys out right over there. So I'm a third year student from NIT Raipur. I've started DSA and practicing it from LeetCode. Can you please tell me what to learn after that? After LeetCode, go to Code Chef, give lunchtime, dinner time, all those times itself, and start practicing with data structures and algorithms. Okay, because you are from NIT Raipur, I'll be suggesting you to do with data structures and algorithms itself. I know Sagar Shinde, I've kept the price in such a way that we just can get you guys the best mentors out there. Because getting you guys some shitty ass mentor who has no knowledge, no experiences of no help to you guys at the end is that will reduce the cost of the classes, but then you are learning from somebody who himself hasn't done anything. How will he be able to make you guys get into the good companies? That's the reason why we bring the best people from Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Goldman Sachs to teach you guys. Guys, for those who are interested in the training and internship, please do send a message right over here itself. Okay, these are the companies that are currently available right now. Okay, these are the companies that are currently available right now for the guaranteed internship. Currently, we only have 20 seats left. So those 20 students will be enrolling by tonight. They will be the ones who will be able to get their seats. Now, what we have done is we have broken down the pricing into two separate halves. One is 500 rupees pre-registration, that is it. And the second is 7,000 rupees plus taxes. In that way, you don't have to pay the entire amount at once. You just have to book your seat by paying 500 rupees plus taxes, and the rest you can pay it on a monthly basis or at once, whatever is more comfortable to you. Okay. So, like I said, the everything we have taken into consideration. These are the companies that are currently available right now with us. Cognizant, Deloitte, Boston Consulting Group, KPMG, Tata, Accenture, British Airways for the data analyst and software engineering position, and Cisco, Commonwealth Bank, JP Morgan and Chase, AWS, Accenture, Walmart, Infosys, and HP for full stack web development. And you are having Mastercard, ANZ, and JP Morgan, Chase, and PwC for cybersecurity. These are the companies that are currently available to us, guys. Okay. Between LeetCode and HackerRank, which is better? Of course, LeetCode. Hey sir, we should learn only two languages. How can I complete whole web development? It requires CSS, HTML. CSS, HTML is not a programming language. Again, React.js not a programming language. Only JavaScript is a programming language. The rest are technologies. That's the difference. You use JavaScript as a programming language to do React.js. Okay, that is just a technology. JavaScript is just the programming language in that entire list. Real Studios, I will definitely suggest not to do that because whatever you learn in college is not going to help you guys in placements. Learn the exact same thing yourself. That will be my suggestion. For those who are having any questions or queries, can reach out to us right over here. Okay. You don't have to worry about it. And I will be sending you guys the attendance link right now. Okay, I will be sending you guys the attendance link right now. For those students who have an interest, who want to enroll into the program or who have some questions related to the program, I've provided you guys with the WhatsApp link in the live chat itself. You guys can approach us right over there. Okay. So right now I'm going to create the link for the same, guys. Is it worth doing BTech? Of course, yes. But from a good college, that will be better. Whatever questions or queries that you guys are having, you guys can message us on the WhatsApp number, guys. We will be able to help you guys out right over there. Okay. And please start filling up your attendance itself, guys. I've already provided you guys with the attendance. We'll meet in the future class itself, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys. We'll meet tomorrow to complete the project as well. Okay. The complete knowledge of Java is going to be provided along with the certificate. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.